You are cordially invited to VM Khalilur Rahman channel. Assalamu alaikum. I am reading a report as appeared in the wire. Please listen to it. As Iran-Israel conflict escalates, Modi speaks of need for early restoration of peace. New Delhi. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu phoned Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Friday, June 13, to brief him about the evolving situation. Modi said this evening, using a euphemism to describe the danger of a major conflict triggered by Israel's unprovoked bombing of several sites in Iran earlier in the day. Modi tweeted that Netanyahu briefed me on the evolving situation and that in turn he shared India's concerns and emphasized the need for early restoration of peace and stability in the region. Netanyahu's office said the Israeli Prime Minister had been speaking to world leaders starting the previous night and specifically mentioned 3 people he had phoned, with Modi being one of them. The leaders, which included the German Chancellor and French President, showed understanding for Israel's defense needs in the face of the Iranian threat of annihilation. The Israeli statement said Netanyahu would continue to remain in touch with them. His office added, Netanyahu has said that Israel attacked Iran in order to prevent it from building nuclear weapons, claiming that the Islamic Republic was months away from acquiring that capability. In fact, there is no evidence of any Iranian nuclear weapons program or Iranian nuclear facilities and material are under international safeguards. And Tulsi Gabbard, the US Director of National Intelligence, testified in March this year that the intelligence community continues to assess that Iran is not building a nuclear weapon. The Indian embassy in Iran has posted 2 emergency contact numbers +98 91 28 109 115 and +98 91 28 109 109. Meanwhile, Indian External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar reported receiving a phone call from his Israeli opposite number, Gideon Sar, and that he had also spoken with Iranian Foreign Minister Syed Abbas Araghchi. Earlier on Friday, Israel began a military operation against Iran, claiming that Tehran was closer than ever to obtaining a nuclear weapon and that given its opposition to Israel's existence, the latter was compelled to launch a preemptive attack. Iran, which denies pursuing nuclear weapons, has confirmed losing top military commanders in the operation, including the chief of staff of its armed forces, as well as senior scientists. Supreme Leader Ayatollah Khamenei said, as per the state-run Islamic Republic news agency, IRNA, that the Zionist regime has sealed for itself a bitter and painful destiny. Late on Friday, And early on Saturday, Indian time, reports came in of a barrage of Iranian missiles being seen flying over the skies of Tel Aviv, with some of them hitting the city. According to the AP, paramedics said 5 people in the city suffered injuries. Explosions were reportedly heard over Jerusalem as well. Israel's military said on X that an Iranian attack is going on. Khamenei said just before the Iranian attack that strong action should be taken and will be taken against Israel per IRNA, which said the wave of missile strikes against Israel are occurring as part of Operation True Promise 3. There have also been reports that Israel continued its operation with a fresh round of attacks against Iran on Friday evening. Earlier in the day, Iran's External Affairs Minister urged both sides, with whom it noted it enjoys close and friendly relations, to avoid escalation and to use diplomatic channels to work towards a de-escalation of the situation and resolving underlying issues. New Delhi stands ready to extend all possible support, it added, as part of its military operation, which it has dubbed Operation Rising Lion. Israel also struck Iran's mine nuclear enrichment site in Natanz. The International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, the UN's nuclear watchdog, said that radiation levels outside the facility remain unchanged. The type of radioactive contamination present inside the facility, mainly alpha particles, can be managed with appropriate proactive measures, it added. Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Umar Abdullah has meanwhile urged the Minister of External Affairs to ensure the safety of Kashmiri students in Iran, requesting at MEA India to urgently ensure the safety and well-being of Kashmiri students currently stuck in Iran. Their families are deeply worried and we stand with them in this difficult time, Abdullah said in a post on X. A day prior, the IAEA had reprimanded Iran for not adhering to its non-proliferation obligations, accusing Tehran of failing to provide credible explanations for the presence of uranium traces at undeclared sites in the country. Iran bristled at the statement, owing to open a new enrichment site and upgrade centrifuges at the Fordo nuclear facility. Tel Aviv's military operation also occurs amid talks between Iran and the US regarding the former's nuclear program. The two sides were scheduled to meet in Oman for a sixth round of talks on Sunday, but it is unclear whether the program is still on. US President Donald Trump, meanwhile, has urged Iran to strike a deal with Washington. Iran must make a deal before there is nothing left and save what was once known as the Iranian Empire. No more death, no more destruction. Just do it before it is too late, he said on Truth Social on Friday. Other than General Mohammad Bagheri, chairman of the Chiefs of Staff of Iran's armed forces, those military leaders killed in Israel's strikes included Chief Commander of the Islamic Revolution Guards Corps IRGC, Major General Hussein Salmani, and the IRGC's Ballistic Missiles Chief Brigadier General Amir Ali Hajizadeh. Thank you for your listening.